We just threw together these Aztec wood wall art pieces using Illustrator, the Glowforge, and then some unicorn spit. And we'll show you how we did it right now. What is up? Welcome back. Do you like to do it, build it, or make it? So do we. And we have a new video each week. And this week, we're diving in head first right into the unicorn spit.
Yep. We're looking at bringing some additional like home decor items to the farmers market. So we just started that a couple of weeks ago. We have some outdoor signs and we have some front porch leaners, but I want to put a couple things on the table and bring some farmhouse signs.
And I wanted to get into the unicorn spit.
Yeah. So we decided that this week we're going to do a geometric pattern, and we're really going to test out some of this unicorn spit because the colors are so vibrant and beautiful, and I'm so excited that we have a really cool project to try them out on.
These are gonna pop! Step one, we're gonna gather all of our supplies. We really just needed some 1/8 inch birch plywood we picked up from the home improvement shop.
Yep, and some 1/4 inch MDF. We'll use this for the backer and the frame.
And unicorn spit, that's the key.
In all the colors. However, today we're just gonna try and keep, well, Garrett just informed me before we hit record that he's got his own idea. So I'm trying to keep mine a little, I don't know, monotone maybe, or a little low key. And of course he doesn't do anything low key. So the colors I'm using are Blue Thunder, Lemon Kiss, Zia, and White, what does that say? Ning? White Ning? A white Ning. Get it?
I get it.
I get it.
I'm using the same, but I'm gonna throw in some of this sparkle. What is this?
It's right here on the back, sorry. Dolly Firebird.
Dolly Firebird. Step two, we're gonna make our designs. That is the motion for design making, apparently.
Does not compute.
We're gonna jump into Illustrator. I'm gonna show you a real quick, easy way to make some geometric shapes. We're just gonna use the line tool. It's a whole lot of line tool, really. All right, let's start with a box that's 10 inches high, 18 inches wide. I'm gonna draw a line using my pen tool. I'm gonna click it, hold shift, and then I'm gonna click when I'm done and escape to cut my line. I'm gonna switch back over to my select tool. I'm gonna make this line slightly taller than the box. Then I'm gonna copy, paste. I'm gonna hold shift and I'm gonna tilt it, boop, boop. I'm gonna go ahead and make this slightly wider than the box. Now I'm just gonna select everything, center it vertical, center it horizontal. There, my box should be locked now, or set. Zoom in on the bottom right square, and let's make these lines blue so I'll be able to see them a little better. And back to the pen tool. Pen tool. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna hold shift. This should keep it on a 45, and I'm gonna click it. Now I'm gonna hit escape and hit my select tool again. Let's make these red. Now I'm just gonna copy and paste. Let's move it in a little bit. I'm thinking about 1/2 inch wide. Looks about 1/2 inch wide to me. I'll do another one. I'll do a couple of these, and then I'm gonna copy them all and paste them again. And 4 looks good. All right, let's copy all of these and paste them all in. Copy, paste. I'm just gonna keep copying and pasting the lines until I fill up this whole little bottom corner. You know what? I'm gonna draw a box and make it like a 1/2 inch wide, and I'm gonna use this as a guide to make sure all of my lines are spaced evenly. I think this will be the easiest way. Make it a 1/2 inch. Tilt it on a 45 by holding shift, then just giving it a boop. I'm just gonna use this to line up all of my little lines. Boop, boop, boop. Just shift them all over a little bit. Make sure they're all spaced correctly. Now to make sure these are all the right size, I'm going to use my selection tool. I'm going to grab a corner, hold shift, and just line it up with the blue lines. grab a corner, hold shift, and line it up with the blue line. I'm going to do this for all of them. Just make sure they just touch the blue line, like in the middle of the blue line, I guess. Alright, let's use this box again. We're going to use this box over here as a guide to know where to put our vertical and horizontal lines. Hold shift, make it straight again. Vertical. Let's place it in here and steal one of these lines in the middle. Copy, paste. And then we're going to hold shift and I'm going to go to Object, Transform, and Reflect. And I'm going to reflect it horizontal. Zoom in to make sure my lines are all lined up. Zoom out, copy both sections, the top and the bottom. Then I'm going to do a paste, and then I'm going to go back to Object, Transform, Reflect, Vertical. Let's scooch all these in place, make sure the lines line up, everything is where it's supposed to be, and export it as an SVG. Step 3, we're gonna make all of our cuts. I took that 1/8 inch piece of plywood out and I cut it into 2 pieces so it'll fit in the Glowforge. And then I'm just gonna use the settings inside Glowforge to make my cuts.
And you could use that same SVG that you just created and use that on a Cricut as well. So a couple of years ago, we did something very similar, and in Cricut Design Studio, I think this pattern actually came from Cricut Design Studio, but you can make your own. And we used faux leather to cut ours, and we mounted it just to a piece of, what was this? A 1 by, what is this, 1 by 12? A 1 by 12.
1 by 12.
And we just cut it square, and then we mount it, we cut the leather, and then we mounted it here. So you can use that same SVG for your
You can
Cricut
check
too.
out that video over here. I'll put it over Kim's head.
All right. But this time, we're using the unit.
A lot more even, it looks like. Like yours looks good, but it's very opaque. I'm surprised at how opaque it is.
Yeah, well, through this process, I learned that it would as it dried, it left streaks. So with this foam brush,
Yeah,
I felt
foam
that
brush.
dabbing it seemed to work better. It left fewer brush marks. So, and I think, I mean,
Mine's
I'm not
okay.
sure.
It came out a little more pink than I'd like.
Yeah, I could see
I was
that.
really going for Evil Knievel, but now it's a little more less evil.
Yeah, it's pink and blue.
Yeah, it turned out pink and blue.
But it's a pretty cool design.
Yeah,
I think you
it's
could blow
pretty
it
cool.
up and really make it huge. We didn't
Oh
make
yeah,
them big.
I would love to make this one huge. It's kind of what I was thinking, that it would be bigger.
And stain them. I would say, I mean, I know we used a lot of colors here because I really wanted to try that unicorn spit.
Yeah.
But I think some, coffee or Jacobine and some grays and doing some real
Yeah, kind of keep them earth tony.
yeah,
Earth
rustic
tones
looking.
With,
I think
with some
that-
whitewash.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would look very classy. Very classy. This may not be as classy with the pink in it and all, but all right, it's about that time. Oh, would you like some more, Kim and Garrett? We appeared on a podcast this week.
Oh yeah.
It's because we make podcasts with Vincent Ferrari, and looks like we're about out of time. So if you're not going to join us for the after show, we will see you next week, where we'll do it, build it, make it again, just like every week. Do it every week. Every
Can
week.
you guys hear a cat meowing at the door? I don't.
Every
Suddenly
week.
she's starving.
We're doing it, building it, and making it. I might put a word on mine. Bam.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think that might be cool. But I don't want to hide it, all that cool pattern, you don't want to hide it.
A little word
Alright.
is.
We're out.